Hi, my dear friends. I'm waiting and we will start. Hi. Sveiki, matau čia lietuvės kol kas, ne? Sveiki. Jeigu yra lietuvis, rašykit. English, let's write here in chat. If you have some questions, you may write it. Okay. Sveiki. Sveiki. Yra, super. Okay, hello. Hola. Okay, hola. Okay. I will wait a little bit and we will start to speak about nail shapes and how to apply Sveiki, how to apply, I miss you, so nice, how to apply nail forms for different nail shapes. Okay, 1 minute and we will start. Okay. Okay, so my name is Jane, Jana Balauš. Hello. I'm from Lithuania, but before 3 weeks I lived in Spain. So now we moved, we came back to Lithuania and now I'm based in Lithuania. So, who I am? I'm a nail trainer a lot of years and I work with nails more than 10 years. Trainer, I work like trainer about 5-6 years like this. With my course, I was everywhere, I think, in all Europe, and I was in India, and I had a lot of students from different countries. So I have big experience how to teach and how to explain everything very well, and how to explain everything more simpler and to understand. Okay, hi. What I would like to today, I'm opening this nail marathon. I'm not organizer, but they gave me to open. No, I'm Bergen. I never have been in Bergen. I was in Oslo 4 times or 5 times, a lot of times. I was in with my course in Oslo. What else about me? I'm founder of Agate Nails company, Agate. It's our forms, it's our gels, and now we are opening shop, nail shop in Vilnius, in the capital of Lithuania. So I'm founder of this nail. You can come. Okay, I will come. Okay, what else? Nothing. Let's start. Okay, now I will apply my camera. Better, I have nail forms. It's very good. Okay, now I'm in my new office, but now a lot of boxes are here, and we are collecting, we are doing old shelves. You may see a lot of rubbish because now we are working and opening our shop, and it's very difficult. Okay. Today we will speak, I prepared my one nail. Today we will speak about, let's write square, yes, okay, square. Then what else? Oval, but I will speak about like Russian style, modern oval, modern, okay. Then, labas vakaras, visada puikiai ačiū. Bandysim. My English not so good too, but I will speak. I don't afraid, so it's not a problem for me. Oval. Then what else? Russian almond. It's not correct name. It's not Russian almond. It's modern almond. But everywhere in Spain, in I don't know, in England, they are talking about Russian almond. Okay, if you will understand me like Russian almond, okay, it will be Russian almond. It will be a lot of mistakes here, but almond. I think we have lessons with nails, not with grammar. Okay, then pipe. And what else I would like to explain? Stiletto. Stiletto. Okay. So we will speak today about 5 nail shapes. They're very different, but they are very interesting. Let's start from square. This shape, it's very usual, yes, and we are doing for our customers this shape every day. It's very popular shape, and you may say that it's very easy to work with square, but it's not true. It's very difficult to do the shape very correctly because there are a lot of mistakes here. Okay, I will work. I have my book, sorry, I will show in my book too. I prepared my book, and you will see a lot of schemes here too. Okay, so let's start from square, from this one shape, and I will draw this shape. So let's imagine that we have a natural nail. Yes, it's natural nail plate, and let's start to do modeling like square. Straight, this one parallel, another one parallel have to be straight too. Yes, it have to be 2 parallels, and here have to be I don't know how it will be in English, but 90% corner, open corner. I don't know how it will be correctly in English, but it have to be 90% corner here. So it have to be here and here 2 parallels. Is it clear now? Do you have some questions? I see all chat, I see all, if you will write for me, I will see it. So if you want, you may write me. So 2 parallels and 1 straight line, and we have here 90% corner. How it's look like from this one side? Natural nail plate. Okay. Then straight. Then it's very interesting. It's better to write for yourself that we need to divide our nail to 3 parts. 1, 2. I'm talking about natural nail plate. So we need to divide nail to 3 parts. 1, 2. And here on 1/3 it will be apex. So for square, apex will be here. 1/3. It's apex. It's like a little bit like mounting on the nail. Yes, but it's not now in modern nails. I can't say that apex is the highest level, the highest point of the nail. It's not true now. It was before when we worked with tips. Now we don't work with tips in our school. We don't work with tips, and apex, it's not the highest level. It's not the highest point of our nail. So here have to be like small mountain, but very natural mountain, till apex. From cuticle till apex. Then have to go straight and straight here. So apex, and after we are going straight here, when we have like natural nail and skin, here will be our stress zone. Our apex, the highest level of stress zone, and free edge, you see, it's like one line. Okay, and I will show you how it was before. For example, 10 years ago, I did nails like this. Here was my apex. It was the highest level of my nail. Then a little bit like mounting and going down. So now you may see difference between old school and modern school. Yes? So apex, stress zone, free edge. Apex, stress zone, free edge, one line. And inside, of course, we have to have, I don't know, you have or no, you have to have every time arch, C-curve, yes, C-curve. I don't like this word, but for me it's better arch. In Russian, this word is not good word, C-curve, so I'm talking like arch, it's better. Okay, so you see the architecture of the for square. Yes. What else? Now let's talk about arch inside. Yes, in our square. Now you see my schemes, and you may see that our natural nail, beautiful our natural nail, every time has arch inside. It's never straight, yes, it's never without arch. Beautiful nails every time have arch. So when you will see like this, it's my old nail, sorry, today I will destroy it. Every time we have a little bit arch. So with our artificial nails, we need to continue our arch and to do every time for artificial nail arch, like pinched nails, yes? If you would like to know all words, all professional words, all terms, we have here concave and convex. There are two words because our arch is like two parts. On the top we have arch and inside we have arch. So we have like two names, yes, concave and convex. And to understand percents, to calculate our arch, we have like circle, yes. Circle for us it's 100%, yes. And we can divide this circle, and with this circle we can understand and calculate how much percent of the arch we did. For example, for very long nails, what I'm talking about, long nails. For example, this one full 4, for me it's very long nails. So when you will do square and you will use all these lengths, you need to do fully this one, a half of our circle. It have to be every time. It must be, yes. When you will do a little bit shorter nails, for example, from 3 till 2, I'm talking about these marks here, yes, on the line, on the lines, you have to do about 30% only. How I calculate? I'm cutting here and I have the 30%. When I will do a little bit shorter nails, for example, like very natural nails, number 1 or number 2, for example, I have to do only 15% of my arch. So every time when I'm doing artificial nails, every time I must do arch and pinched nails. It have to be every time. Okay, so this we understood. And if you would like, I may write here. For example, let's write about this. From number 7, for example, till number 4, I'm talking about these marks. Arch have to be 50%. It's arch. From number 3 till number 2, it have to be about 30% of our arch. From number 2 till number 1 on natural nail, it have to be about 15% of our arch. It have to be every time, because our natural nail every time has arch. So so it's usual things. Okay, let's talk now about oval. Do you have some questions? Do you have some questions? Okay. Now we will talk about oval. It's now I had before. I have this one nail. I have more than 2 months. It's true. I did refill and I have 2 months because, like you understood, we are moved from Spain to Lithuania, so I don't have time now to do refill. And you see, it was before. It was oval, modern oval. So let's talk about this oval. Here is natural nail. You may see it. And it's very interesting. I will explain this one's hem. I'm looking for one very good hem. And I will explain and you will understand about all modern nail shapes. you will understand what difference between oval, between Ceylon almond and between Russian almond. It's very easy. Let's imagine one shape, and we can imagine this shape like triangle. Look, one parallel is going, and we have like here point where we uniting our two parallels. These two sides, these two laterals have name parallel. It's not true, like it's not parallels, of course. I know what is it parallel. It's one side and another one side. It's like road of the train, but it's here it's only name, professional words, parallels. Okay, so I will use professional words. So here is one and another, and now you can see what? Triangle. Yes, is it clear, girls? Is it possible for me to write, Jana, everything is good, we understood everything? One side and another one side, super. Okay, yes. Lithuanian girls are here. Okay, Cynthia, I think I saw your work in last competition. I remember your work. Yeah, super, perfect. Okay, let's go. So we imagine this triangle. I will write here. It's the same. It's better to write with me. It's better to paint with me. It's very good to do some schemes. And we, with organizer, we try to do for you marathon with good trainers, and everything it's better to write, because tomorrow you will forget everything. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's imagine our one part of triangle, another one part of triangle. Yes, but it have to be straight every time. So when we are ending our nails, cutting our lengths here, for example, it will be oval. Look, we are cutting. Let's imagine that we don't have this one part of ridge. When we are cutting this one part, it will be Ceylon almond. When we are cutting here, it will be Russian almond. And when we are cutting here, it will be shape with name modern. I like the way. Okay. It's difficult because I think in Russian. I speak in Lithuanian, but I have course in Spanish and English, and I'm mixing. Okay, so when you know rules, how to do, for example, oval. Yes, modern oval. You will do every time correctly. Ceylon almond, Russian almond, modern. So it's not easy. You need to study only one shape very good, because difference here we have only lengths. Here will be oval, here will be Ceylon almond, here will be Russian almond, long almond, and here will be modern. It's very easy. Difference only here, and of course a little bit pinching, that's all. But the structure, the architecture, it will be every time the same. So let's talk about the architecture. Okay, architecture. Oval. Here have to be one parallel. Like you understood, it's not parallel. I'm writing my shape in square, in triangle. So a little bit like closing our parallels. And here have to be like round. You see what I have now? It's not beautiful nail, of course, because it's tied nail, but you see one strict parallel here. How I can check it? Strict. I apply here my file, and here I don't have any holes here. You see, and here correct parallel. One parallel, another parallel. Here have to be like round. So you have on my scheme, the same. How it's look like here? Of course, my for everybody, this nail every time growing down. So you see my growing down svikia. You see my growing down nail. Okay, let's talk about this architecture from these sides. Okay, straight. Then, like I told you, that we need to divide our nails to 3 parts, and we need to find our apex. Then here will be apex. It will be the same like square. It will be the same really. Then straight, yes. And here it's very interesting. For oval, here have to be corner. Yes. This corner have to be about 25% or degrees. I don't know. I'm not so strong in English and in math too. So in geometry. How I understand this? Here is like my like I'm applying, for example, like this. My file. It have to be for square. It will be here 90% of our angle. Yes, here, like I told you before, here in this part. Look. When I apply a little bit to myself, like this, I will have every time corner about 25% or degrees, I don't know. Degrees or percents, girls? Do you know? Degrees or percents? Corners, degrees or percents? I'm trainer with a lot of mistakes in English, in Spanish, and in mathematics. Okay, so here we need to apply our file like this, degrees. But understand, okay. So let's talk about degrees. Okay, we're applying here our file, okay, and we have this corner. About arch, it's more interesting about arch here because we have to have here arch more pinched than, for example, comparing with square. I will write here, okay, it will be the same. Here will be length, here will be length, here will be our percents, and I will write the same for oval or Russian almond, not pipe. Pipe, it will be like square. I will write here. So here this length, and here will be for square, and we can write pipe, okay? Here will be for oval and almond. Did you understand my difference between old oval and new style oval? That old oval here doesn't have any corner. It's like this. Do you see here corner? So it's new style of the nails when here we are doing like corners. You see on mine. Then what else? Here I decided to write percent of the arch. Now I'm talking about this one. Circle and how we can calculate this percent of my arch. For very long nails, here have to be more than 50%. How I can understand that it will be more than 50%? It's impossible, but it's possible. Look, when I will continue here my laterals, my lateral parallels, for example, I will paint here like this and like this. It will be shape of the arch for oval and for almond. So it's more than 50%. And now you will see this. Yes? Here I did my lateral sides, lateral parallels. And now you can see that I did more than 50%. When we are doing nails from 3 till 2, we need to do about more than 30%. And every time it have to be more than for square. It have to be more pinched than square. But it's logical, I think. Yes? Okay, let's talk now about Russian almond. So, how it's looking like? let's paint our nail. And let's imagine our lateral parallels. One lateral parallel, another one lateral parallel, and round. But you can see, for example, girls, I will repeat, but I would like to explain it very well. If I will cut a little bit almond, for example, like here I will cut with the file, I will get oval. If I will do my oval more longer, it will be almond. So it's like I told before. Okay, and now you will see my oval. But it's very important to do these parallels and these lines very strict, not like barrels, not like cup for beers. Yes, not like this, because it's very usual mistake when you are filing and you are forgetting on the end to do straight. You're forgetting. Okay, so every time here have to be very strict line. How it's looking like on the sides? It's the same. We need to divide nail. Every time we divide a nail, and we are looking for our apex. I found now. Then I'm going straight. You see my apex, my stress zone. Stress zone. It's the same point like in square it was before. So every time when you are starting your when you would like to start your courses, every time it's better to start from square, every time, because it's like basic knowledge. Okay, and after step by step you are going more difficult and difficult. Square, oval, Russian almond, and so on and so on. So apex here will be stress zone, stress, yes, straight line. From low lateral parallel, it have to be straight line to and corner. But what difference between here and here? Here have to be more corner, more sharp corner. It have to be from 35 degrees, till 45 degrees. It depends what do you like more aggressive nails or more softly nails. More softly, you are doing a little bit not so sharp. Yes, this free edge. So difference between oval and Russian almond, length and free edge, yes, and free edge position of our file, and this degrees, of course. Oh, let's talk about now pipe. Okay, and I will show today shapes. For example, here I have on our books, you may see, for example, here is Russian almond, one parallel, another one parallel. Here is Russian almond 2, for example, but here it's the same shape, but it's oval because it's shorter. Okay, let's talk about pipe now. So how it's looking like? I will paint finger and natural nail plate, but when we combine together square and Russian almond, we will get pipe. So one line, one parallel, and another one parallel have to be straight. It's the same like square, but free edge have to be like round. It's the same like oval or Russian almond. As for me, I prefer more Russian almond or oval. As for me, pipe it's more root and more old shape, but it's usual and we do in this shape in salon. So let's talk about this shape too. So straight, this part we took from square, and this part we took from Russian almond. Let's talk about our sides. Nail, the same, looking for apex. спасибо. Apex. Okay. The stress zone, it's the same. Straight, straight, and here have to be corner like almond, 55 degrees. And like I told before, if you know you have knowledges about square and, or for example, oval, you will do Russian almond pipe and some hybrids, some shape hybrids. But you have to have basic knowledges of these shapes, how to apply forms, how to file it, how to do construction, and so on. So here have to be for each like this. Stiletto. Stiletto. It's very interesting shape. I like the shape, but it's not for salon. It's a very good shape, for example, for competition. Yes? Let's imagine nail. And we are doing imagine triangle, but very, very sharp triangle. So the shape, it's like triangle, but very, very sharp. How it's looking like from this one side, from this one part. Natural nail. Apex have to be on another one side. So apex have to be here. Apex have to be the highest point, the highest level of our nail, and we are going. And don't forget, here have to be apex more higher than square, oval, and almond. For example, it's normally when here apex in these shapes about 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter and 2 millimeters, not centimeters, no. Here it's normally, because I calculated before, it's normally to have about 1.5 millimeters till 2 millimeters. It depends on length here. So it have to be like big mountain till apex. Here have to be straight, and the main point for us it's apex here. We are doing the length of this apex, and from this apex we are uniting with one straight line our fringe. So this shape it's looking like from this one side like triangle, and from this one side too like triangle. Here have to be straight, and here the highest point, and then we need to come here and to unite this one two lines. And like I told before about, for example, square, oval, Russian almond, apex, apex stress, it's going here. In this one shape, stress are going like this. This one big mountain doing for us stress zone. It's another one structure and another one architecture of the nails. Without this one big mountain, we can't do very strong nails. I'm talking about stiletto. Okay, now let's apply one. The last question, I don't understand. 1/4, it's about what? Here have to be on the natural nail 1 second. My English not so good. So here I'm dividing my natural nail on two parts. Apex, one on two, but natural nail. And I'm doing the highest level on the middle of my nail. Okay, now let's apply. If you wrote for yourself everything what I told before, now let's apply one form for my nail. Of course, I have a little bit of my old nail. Now I will destroy everything. So I destroy now my old nail. This one too, I took from tips. Before we use this for cutting tips. Now I use it only when I need to cut my nails, artificial nails, very fast. So we will use it like this. Then I will cut my free edge of my natural nail. Okay, what I would like to explain more. So girls, when you are preparing your natural nail, before applying nail forms, you need to cut and to file totally your free edge of natural nail. Why? Because when we have natural nails, every natural nail, when he's growing, yes, our natural nail growing, this nail has like direction. It's every time. For example, this one nail has direction down. This one nail has direction up. So when I will apply my forms, and I will have a little bit, yes, of my free edge. For example, I forget and I didn't file it well. So my form, I will apply my form like with direction of my nail. I can't apply how I want. It's impossible because this nail, it will be like it will gives my direction. For example, this one, and automatically I will apply my form down. So it's very bad idea to let a little bit of free edges. Every time we need to file our free edges totally. Of course, now I don't want to file this part of my old material. I don't want, because now we are talking about applying forms. Now I don't want to talk about how to prepare nails and so on. Now our idea is to apply nail forms correctly. And what I have here? Here I have, you see, hyponychium. You see, it's very good and it's very interesting that I have hyponychium, but it's very usual, yes? What it's interesting more about this one nail? It's not straight nail. It's not straight finger. My middle line, yes, it's very difficult to understand because here it's going like a little bit like round, and my natural nail plate going a little bit down too. So for myself, I need to paint a little bit like middle line to understand how to apply my forms. Then what I need to do, I'm filing till the end my natural nail, and I'm filing till my hyponychium. After that, when I understood that hyponychium is very close to me, I need to stop because it will be blood. I change my direction of the file, and I'm filing my free edge where I have, you saw before my length of the natural nail. Look, now I will change my direction of the file. And you see what I'm doing? I'm doing this one part more free, and I'm only filing free edge in this part. Why I'm doing like this? Because, for example, let's imagine our nail. Yes, it's the same like mine. Here I have hyponychium. When I'm filing, I can't do the same level and the same free edge like round and very strict round, like correct round. It's impossible because here I have hyponychium and it's very difficult. So I'm filing till the end like this. Then I'm changing direction of my file and I'm ending with this direction of the file. Try this way. You will like it because you will see your, like I did now. You see my free hyponychium here, and how I need to apply forms. I will apply it here between hyponychium and nail. and it will be very easy. So now let's do it. I have forms. In our company we are working with plastic forms. We don't work with paper forms now. Why? Because it's more easy to work and it's more easy to apply. Paper forms we use only for very long nails. You see, we did in our company very long nails. It's for Russian almond, and for square for stiletto too, very long nails, like for competition nails. So let's try to apply these forms. I'm trying. I don't forget about this line. It have to be on the same level like this line. And I see that I have like free space in this part and this part. So I need to cut inside and to do my hyponychia more free. I'm like repeating my free edge, like this part I'm repeating on my forms. And you see that it's better, yes? Yes, now you will see that it's better. From this part, yes, from this one part, no, but it's okay. Then I need to unite, to glue them here. And to do more straight, I work with this one part of my form. So now I applied for square, but what it's very interesting. For example, when you have your forms and your forms, for example, in this part are bigger, not so thin, yes, because for example, look, I need to pinch it, I need to push it now, but I can't. Here it's impossible because I have skin. So every time you need to cut, I call it Batman. So every time, please cut Batmans. Batman. And another one part, I'm cutting Batmans too. I'm cutting Batmans too. So every time we need to cut Batman. Of course, it's no name Batman, but for me it's better and more easy to explain for my students that it's Batman. So now you see that it's possible to push here and to apply forms more thinner. And now I applied for square. That's why when, for example, when you will apply like me, like I did now, a little bit thinner that you have your natural nail, you will have every time very beautiful and very good pinched nails, and you don't need to pinch them. Because our arch, it's every time depends on only on our application of the form. So if you will have more I forgot this word in English, sorry. I know only in Russian. Who can explain me широкий? More girls, Russian girls are here, no? Because I forgot word. And I can't now see Google Translator because it's telephone busy. Okay, so every time we need to apply here this part more thinner that we have our nail. And then we have our parallels. You see? White. Yes, thank you. I forgot word. White. So never we doing application like these parts white, and every time we are doing these parts more thinner. And we are doing like more inside. And after that you will never have problems with the application with the forms and with the pinching of the nails. So it have to be like space here for our future gel, a little bit space here. So now we applied for square. You can see my arch, it's like this. So it's for square. Then let's talk how we need to apply forms for Russian almond. Only one difference. We are pinching here and of course we are doing more correctly like this. Only pinching this fringe of the form, and that's all. If we do this structure in balance point when natural nails growing up, how to have stress point. Wait, I will explain about growing up because it's the same like beating nails. Now we are talking about growing straight or growing down. Okay, so only pinching here. For example, it's for salon or Russian almond. I decided to do oval. I'm pinching here. We can pinch till number 2. After number 2, it will be not beautiful nails. When we are pinching, for example, here on line 1, number 1, we are pinching till 2 or 3. It will be very beautiful oval. It's like this. And pipe, it will be the same like square. A little bit more thin. Время. Okay, время. Okay. Girls, I have a little bit more information. Now I will stop my live stream and I will start one more time, okay? We will speak more about growing up nails, okay? Now, so I'm stopping and we will start one more time.